How to Use the Subconscious Mind to Forgive, based on The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Do you really know how to forgive? Have you ever tried to forgive someone but just couldn't forget what happened? Or maybe you think you've already forgiven, but whenever you remember the person or the situation, you still feel anger, hurt, or resentment? In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most transformative chapters of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, the healing power of forgiveness and how to use it to heal your mind, body, and life. Joseph Murphy dedicates Chapter 17 to teaching us that true forgiveness isn't just a moral decision, it's a deep reprogramming of the subconscious mind. And when you truly forgive, you're not just freeing the other person, you're liberating yourself. Why forgiveness is essential for the subconscious mind. Murphy begins by explaining that holding on to resentment, guilt, or anger doesn't just hurt your emotions, it contaminates your subconscious. And as we've learned throughout this book, your subconscious reacts to everything you feel and believe with strong emotion. As long as you hold resentment, you are mentally and emotionally tied to the person or situation. Joseph Murphy. These unhealed emotional wounds often show up as insomnia, anxiety, physical illness, financial blocks, repeated relationship issues. In short, forgiveness is a form of mental and spiritual hygiene. It clears the subconscious so new blessings can grow. The destructive effects of resentment. Many people believe that holding on to pain or anger makes them stronger, that by staying angry they're protecting themselves. In reality, the opposite is true. Murphy shows that resentment is like acid slowly corroding you from within. Common symptoms of unhealed resentment include stomach ulcers, high blood pressure, deep depression, difficulty attracting healthy relationships, repeating painful patterns over and over. And here's the amazing part. These symptoms often disappear once true forgiveness happens. Forgiveness as inner freedom. Forgiveness does not mean approving of someone's wrongdoing. Forgiveness means you stop poisoning yourself with the memory of pain. Murphy says that forgiveness is a mental and emotional choice to be free from the past. It doesn't matter if the other person apologized. It doesn't even matter if they acknowledge what they did. What matters is that you choose peace. You don't forgive for them, you forgive for yourself. Joseph Murphy. How to know if you've truly forgiven. You might think you've forgiven, but there are signs that show whether forgiveness is complete. You avoid the person's name. Remembering the situation still brings up pain. You fantasize about revenge or proving your point. You imagine conversations where you justify yourself. You say, "I'll never forget what they did." Murphy explains that real forgiveness is when you can think about the person or event with neutrality or even compassion. The memory might still exist, but the emotional charge is gone. Techniques to forgive with the subconscious mind. Now let's talk about the tools. Joseph Murphy shares practical, powerful methods for forgiving authentically through the subconscious mind. Technique 1, the forgiveness prayer. I now fully and freely forgive everyone who has ever hurt me. I release them and I am released. Peace and harmony are established between us. I am free, and they are free. I now go forward in love, peace, and understanding. It is done. Repeat this prayer daily, calmly and sincerely. Say it until you feel lighter and emotionally neutral about the situation. Technique 2, visualization with light. Close your eyes and picture the person surrounded by white or golden light. Visualize them smiling, at peace, living a better life. Even if it feels hard at first, keep doing it. Your subconscious will start to accept the image. Technique 3, bedtime reprogramming. Before going to sleep, repeat softly, I forgive everyone who hurt me, and I am forgiven. I sleep in peace and wake up free. Your subconscious is more receptive at night, and this message will plant itself deeper. Real-life cases of healing through forgiveness. Murphy shares powerful stories of people who experienced real transformation by forgiving. Case 1. The woman with rheumatoid arthritis. A woman suffered from intense joint pain for years. No treatment helped. Murphy asked her, "Is there anyone you can't forgive?" She answered bitterly, "I'll never forgive my brother. He said, "Your arthritis is frozen hate." After weeks of forgiveness prayer, she began to feel relief. In 3 months, she was practically healed. Case 2. The father who couldn't forgive his son-in-law. A man cut ties with his daughter over her marriage. He developed heart problems and fell into deep resentment. When he finally forgave his son-in-law, his health improved, and he reunited with his daughter. These stories show that forgiveness is not just emotional, it's physical, spiritual, and deeply practical. Forgiving yourself, the hardest step. Murphy reminds us that sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. You may carry guilt from hurting your parents, failing in a relationship, making bad decisions, saying things you regret. But he emphasizes, you did the best you could with the awareness you had at the time. Guilt paralyzes, forgiveness frees. Here's an affirmation to use. I now forgive myself for every past mistake. I accept that I am human, learning and growing. I am free, and I choose peace. Forgiveness aligns you with divine intelligence. According to Joseph Murphy, the universe operates in harmony. Forgiveness is how we tune our minds to that divine frequency. When you refuse to forgive, you create a spiritual short circuit. This blocks the flow of prosperity, healing in relationships, your physical health, your intuition and creativity. But when you forgive, your creativity flows again, peace returns, your body starts to heal, love and clarity come back into your life. Forgiveness aligns you with divine mind and allows it to work freely through you. Forgiveness and prosperity, the hidden connection. A surprising part of this chapter is the direct connection between forgiveness and financial abundance. Many people stay broke or stuck because they carry resentments that block the flow of abundance. Murphy shares stories of business owners and professionals who struggled for years until they forgave old partners, family members, or rivals. Resentment is emotional scarcity, and scarcity attracts more scarcity. When you let go of old pain, you make space for new blessings. When you release, you receive. The true formula for forgiveness. Let's summarize the essential teachings from this chapter. Here's Murphy's step-by-step path to deep forgiveness. Acknowledge the pain. Don't deny it. Name it. Feel it. But don't stay in it. Make a conscious decision to forgive, even if you still feel hurt. Forgiveness begins with choice, not emotion. Use affirmations and visualizations daily. The subconscious needs repetition and emotional reinforcement. Pray for the person who hurt you. This isn't about them. It's about healing you. Forgive yourself with compassion. There is no real healing without self-acceptance. Allow yourself to be free. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks your own prison. You have the power to set yourself free. Forgiveness is perhaps the greatest act of self-love you can practice. It's not about the other person. It's about you. You don't need an apology. You don't need justice. You just need to choose not to carry that pain anymore. When you forgive, your body thanks you, your mind clears, your spirit lifts. Life begins to move again. Forgiveness doesn't change the past, but it completely transforms your future. Joseph Murphy. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's struggling to forgive or to forgive themselves. Drop a comment below. Who or what are you ready to release? Which forgiveness technique are you going to start using today? And if you want me to cover the next chapter, how the subconscious removes mental blocks, type "Bring Chapter 18" in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, and you deserve to be free.